Hey everybody, welcome to another spontaneous toy review here at Toy Wizards. That's toy-wizards.com. And what are we covering for you today? Masters of the Universe Origins, Wave 4. Wave 4. Hordak. Yes, the evil horde finally comes to Masters of the Universe, and we got Hordak. What's interesting is that Hordak was the villain for She-Ra, but they never gave her the figure. Like, you couldn't buy a Hordak figure on the She-Ra line. You could only buy the Horde figure on the He-Man line, which was interesting. I didn't care about that kind of crossover. I just wanted to get the figures. I love Hordak. Absolutely, he's one of my favorite figures. Brand new art in the back of the card back. The cards are better quality cardboard now, finally. Wave 4, they finally figured that out, that we want, you know, a little better than the floppy card backs we got for Wave 1. He does have a cape, so you have to be a little more careful busting them through the package. It's got to go up and through once you get those twist ties done. And I know I didn't talk about the carded too much because I just wanted to get in there and get out the figure. I'm like, I got to go look at that figure. Oh, man. He is definitely an improvement over the classic Hordak. Paint-wise, there was several different questions about how they were going to do his eyes from the paint masters to the public pieces. I think this is fine. His eyes fit in there. I would have liked another paint app right around the eye, but that's just me. Not like I do that for a living, and I do, actually. Also, some of the pieces showed his body color being black, but it is a dark gray. It's a matte gray. Black pieces on top of that with a really nice red on top of that, which fits out well. His armor holds the cape, and he does have his traditional head crown around the head. So this is actually a really nice figure. It's not classics quality. I know everyone's like, oh, but classics are better. They are, and they're like a couple $100 a pop now. So you can't get the older Hordak. This one works. I would love to see a Filmation one. I know Super 7 gave us some of those, and they're gone, and crazy money now too. So you have to really buy this stuff when you can, while you can, because once it's off the shelves, man, it's done. You're not going to see it again, and it's not going to be cheap. 2 accessories give you your Hordak bat and a white skull crossbow, which never really worked out well for me on that, but I do like them. Let's see if I can get this to fit. This is definitely a little bit of a harder plastic than the original one, but I think I can get it on there. So I cannot get that without an extra tool to pop in. Now that's either because it's too cold or just the plastic's not warm enough. Whenever you do have some plastic that you can't get to move, heat it up with the blow dryer and then you should be able to get it moved. Then let it get cold and then it will be better to play. So I can't not get his bat on. Now, crossbow, no problem. No problem with that whatsoever. Bam. That works easily. Cape is nice. It's nice to have a cape. Now, of course, Hordak comes from the Fright Zone, and that's where She-Ra or Adora has been caught and stuck for some time until we get to a holiday special where they introduce it. And I tell you, that holiday special is really good. It is. It's great. I do watch it at Christmas because I remember like She-Ra and He-Man holiday special. I'm just like, what? Like my mind exploded when that happened. Really did. And it's amazing to be able to meet these people later on in real life, and having met the voice of Skeletor, Alan Oppenheimer, and She-Ra, Melody Britt, it's like, wow, you guys are so nice, and thank you so much for being there as we were kids and entertaining us so much with this stuff. You're just going to have to hold your bat. That's just not going on there. Sorry, buddy. I'll get it to work later. However, the figure is nice. Oh, this figure is really, really nice. Oh, man, I like it. I like the matte dark gray on his arms. I love it when it gets to the black. Some of the black will be matte. Some of it will be like a semi-gloss. He's got different feet than your normal monster feet. A little more webbed, like he's wearing, like he has monster feet and then he put a boot on monster feet compared to just having monster feet shoes. It's an interesting look to it. He's got one hand open without broken fingers. And then he's got one hand closed so he could hold a weapon, but the crossbow just clicks onto the forearm. Again, with the articulation on the new figures, the Origin figures, articulation is so much better than what we got before. It really is. It makes all these figures so much more of a better figure. I mean, you have so much more playability in the figures than you did in the old style, but it still retains the aesthetic that you like about the old figures. And these are 5.5 inch figures. So there was a lot of figures made in that scale. Remco did a whole bunch. Warlord, for DC, got his own line of figures. That was also with Conan as well. Yeah, so there was some neat stuff there. Boom. Hordak. Fright Zone. Let's see if we get some Fright Zone stuff. A Fright Zone playset wasn't nearly as nice as Castle Grayskull or Snake Mountain. Now, the Fright Zone they showed on the cartoon was amazing, but then what we got was something different, and I think that's just two teams making something up, and we never got a real Hordak Fright Zone playset. That would have been nice. I'm still, crossing my fingers someday. Maybe in another 20 years when this stuff's hot again. All right, Hordak, what are you going to do? I'm going to destroy Eternia! That guy. I hated the snorting. All right, Hordak. Thank you for coming on the show, making an appearance. You got your little horde thing. Oh, look at that. I thought that was sculpted on. I really did, but that's just an armband. So that's pretty cool. I didn't know that was an armband. I just assumed that was a sculpt. That means you can take that armband off and put it on another figure. As you mix and match these parts, you can make your own horde figures. I know the Macho Man has a horde chest plate. You can easily take that chest plate, put it on another figure, move some parts around, and you can make some of your own horde guys. Can't wait for horde troopers. Oh, I'm gonna army build those, and I would like some more horde robots. But hey, that's just me. Boom! Hordak. A thumbs up. You can find these now at Targets, Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, and other online retailers. Wave 4 is out. We're now just eagerly awaiting Wave 5 and Wave 6. And there's more and more figures they keep giving us for this. I'm all down for buying them every time. And we'll catch you later. Please follow us on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and like and subscribe these videos so we can keep bringing you such great content.
More importantly, he knew what he was talking about.
So, this is where the evil horde hides out.
The Fright Zone! You put it together. Fright Zone, He-Man, Hordak, and Man-at-Arms figures each sold separately.
So nice of you two. Stop in for lunch.
The Fright Zone! The Fright Zone! The Fright Zone!
Your overgrown lizard doesn't scare me, Hordak.
The Fright Zone! The Fright Zone playset, you from the Evil Horde and Masters of the Universe collection. Action figures each sold separately from Mattel.